guys, welcome back to our channel.
Okay, so we took a poll on Instagram. God bless Instagram for that.
Follow us on Instagram at the Dainty Duo because, like, just duh. Nothing else needs to be said. Go to Instagram, click that follow button, and you know, let's connect.
Just do it. Just do it.
Like, let's connect.
Free. It's a good time. Just do it.
We posted really awesome things, and so we posted a poll the other day on if you guys wanted a video on like a hairstyle look or hair growth tips and tricks.
And a lot of you guys wanted the hair growth tips.
So your girls got
you. Delivering.
So yeah, let's just jump right in if you want to know how to get some long, luscious, thick hair.
So we just picked like 10 tips that we think are the most beneficial. So we're just gonna go through and let's just get started.
Yeah.
All right. Number one. What's number one?
Number one, obviously, is water.
Yeah. Like every beauty guru says, drink a lot of water. It's obviously like the cure to freaking everything. But honestly,
you need to drink water.
You need to drink water. Like, it really does do the trick.
It's so good for you, not only for your hair, for your skin, for your nails, for your body, for your energy, everything. So drink a lot of water. It's the best thing you can do for yourself. Don't do anything else that we tell you, but just drink water. Like, please. It's really important to me.
To you?
Yes, to me. I don't want anyone out there being thirsty or anything like that. So, you know,
we're just trying to cure
don't
the
be
thirst.
dehydrated. Drink some water, girl. Like, you know, it's good for you. But no, for real, you guys. That's definitely tip number one. It's for everything, all over health. Along with water would be your diet. So
yeah. So just basically maintaining a healthy lifestyle. Just, you know, eating your greens. Just eating things that are going to benefit you. And like, what's like that vitamin that's like really...
Like vitamin B12, vitamin D,
or is it like iron?
Iron?
I don't know.
They're all
really good because they have all that in there. Iron, you know, it's all gonna help. Like she said, with the water, like your hair, skin, and all that good stuff. Eating a good diet is gonna obviously do the same thing for you. So just, you know, stay away from the hot chips,
pizza, the cheeseburgers, the macaroni and cheese.
You know. Try to limit it a little bit.
The ice cream, the chips.
All right.
The hot chocolate.
Tip number two.
Tip number two. So along with diet, obviously, like, you know, even if you try to eat super healthy, if you're not eating every single thing in the proportion that you need to be eating it, you're not going to be getting all of your nutrients and vitamins and all those good things.
Yeah, like realistically, ain't nobody eating the entire food pyramid.
Come on.
So,
like, for
real. You gotta supplement.
So, I mean, if pizza was on the food pyramid, I would definitely, like...
I mean, technically, it's like a pyramid shape, so I think it counts.
Yeah. I think it works, right? But anyways, you guys, so on that note, I take a couple of vitamins daily. It's really important to me. And I'm one of those type of people that I'm a very systematic person, so I take my vitamins religiously.
Like a vitamin Nazi.
Like, religiously. Like, I don't slack. And yeah, so there's a couple that I've been taking nonstop for a while now. I'll just start with this one. This is by the brand Megafood, which is a brand that I absolutely love. All of the vitamins that I take are 100% vegan, organic, plant-based, raw. You guys know the drill. Like, that's just what we're into. And, you know, really whatever you put in your body is a reflection of what comes out. So put good things in as much as you can. So this is by Megafoods. It's a hair, skin, and nails vitamin. And it has a lot of great things in here. So I really enjoy taking this one. It's soy-free, dairy-free, farm-fresh. Ooh, a lot of F's. Vegan, gluten-free, yada yada yada. Really great. So I would highly recommend this brand, even for just their multivitamins or any other vitamin that's out there. Along with this one, I've really been loving this. Well, the cap actually like literally just broke when I was grabbing them.
I felt.
Well, when she was grabbing them, but you know, I always take the blame for her. But
damn,
I got her back, you know, like we're the Dainty Duo, so like we just do these kinds of things. Anyways, so this is by the brand Garden of Life, which is another brand that I absolutely adore. This specific bottle is the Organic Plant Collagen Builder Support for Beautiful Hair, Skin, and Nails. And I love this one because it has the additional collagen in there. And if you guys don't know what collagen is, it's basically a protein that your body naturally makes that helps with the elasticity and, you know, all over, just making your skin and hair and everything look really beautiful and healthy and plump and smooth. So I try to get as much collagen as I can. I know a lot of people don't really think it works, but I just feel like if your body's naturally making it and there's no harm to it, then why not? You know, just try it out. I don't know. I really like it. I think it, you know, would be beneficial in the long run, but that's just me. But so that's why I specifically love this one, because it has the additional collagen in there. Another one to go along with the whole hair, skin, and nails thing is this. This is by BioSil. It reduces fine lines and wrinkles, thickens and strengthens hair, strengthens nails, promotes healthy bones and joints. How amazing does that sound? Why wouldn't you want to take these?
Right.
But honestly, I really love these ones because the pills are a little bit smaller. They're actually a lot bit smaller, so if you're not really a pill person, this one might be a good option for you. It has basically the same effect as the other ones. I kind of wanted to show them just to give you guys some variety, different brands, maybe something that you might come across that would catch your eye. So I wanted to just mention all three brands, but they all pretty much do the same thing, so you don't necessarily have to take all three of them all together. They're all hair, skin, and nails vitamins. But I really love this one. I've been taking this for a few months now, and I've noticed a difference. And with that being said, take your vitamins daily and take them for a decent period of time. Take them for a few months. Don't just, you know, take them for a month and think oh, I finished the whole bottle, I haven't seen any results yet. Because you're not going to see results in 30 days, honestly. You're going to see results after 2 or 3 months, and then you'll notice oh wow, this is really working. So
yeah, I think with things like this, especially with your diet and all that, it really takes time to show, but it's worth it.
Yeah, you have to really give it time for it to work. So last but certainly not least, this is literally my baby. This is my gem. This is my pride and joy. I am so glad that I came across this, and I can't take credit on this because it's not my idea. It's not something that I came across. I actually watched a video on YouTube by Sam, I believe was her name, and she was the one that introduced this product, and I of course went out and tried it. But I will definitely link her video down below. Full credit goes to her. But drum roll please. Okay, so this is L-Lysine, and I believe it's used for cold sores or things of that nature. So if you do have cold sores or whatever, try this out. Your hair will grow. So this is, it says that it supports collagen and tissue maintenance, vegan, dairy-free, gluten-free. This is by the brand Radiance Platinum, which is exclusively sold at CVS. And I really love this brand because it's really inexpensive, and I've tried their multivitamin, women's vitamin, and a couple other ones, and I really, really love them. They're really great. So I've been using this for about a good 2 months now, and I promise you guys, this is the reason my hair has been growing like weeds.
Yeah.
I'm not kidding.
Side note, she actually got her hair cut. So I don't know if you have any pictures or whatever, but if you go on our Instagram, you can see from our first pictures.
Just go, check out our first video. That was just a few months ago. We just started our channel and everything like that. That was just a few months ago. And about a year ago, I actually chopped my hair, and it was up to my collarbone. And ever since then, I've had the hardest time growing it out. And I naturally have hair that grows really fast. It's just genetics. But for some reason, my hair just wouldn't grow at all. And I swear, ever since I've been taking these bad boys, my hair has been growing like weeds. I mean, you can't really tell because I have it waved, but it's down to my waist. And it's the longest it's been in a very long time. So I'm extremely happy and excited about this. And I have to share with you guys because if you're trying to grow out your hair, this is what you want to try. I promise you, your hair will grow 4 inches in 1 month. At least an inch a week. At least, minimum.
Damn, I need to try that.
No, honestly, at least an inch a week. At least for me, that was my results. Of course, results are going to vary, but that's how it worked for me. I swear people have been stopping me or messaging me or, just asking me hey girl, you got extensions in? Oh, I love your extensions. I'm no, girl. This is all me. This is me because of my baby L-Lysine, you know, like, so go and get yourself a bottle of this and let me know if it works for you. Like, comment down below, message us on Instagram. I really would love to know if it's gonna work. So, yeah.
Okay, tip number 3.
Tres.
I was actually gonna say that in my head, but then I was like, you know what? Okay, anyways. So tip number 3 is a good hair oil. And just like hair masks in general. So you really want to keep that moisture in your hair. You know, you want your hair to stay very healthy so that way it can grow. And by putting some oils on your roots, that's really going to do the trick. Because honestly, like, unless you have like very damaged hair on the ends, that's the only reason I would recommend putting oil on like your hair shaft. But if you want to grow your hair, just put it on your scalp. Make sure your roots are really saturated, and that's what's going to help you out. This one that I have right here is just sweet almond oil, but honestly you can use any oil out there. You can use olive oil, coconut oil, freaking avocado oil, like whatever you want.
Yeah,
it doesn't really matter.
Oil.
Yeah. And
because it's not necessarily the oil.
Yeah, it's like what the oil's doing.
Right. So you're really nourishing your scalp, your hair follicle, you're massaging it in, and that's going to stimulate the hair to grow. So you can use any oil of your choice. You can heat it up, you can use it regular at room temperature, whatever. Yeah, and or you can even like mix things with it, like essential oils, things like that. There's a lot of different mask recipes, I guess you could say. Yeah. If you want, we could do like a video on some. But yeah, and then tip number 4 to go along with that is some apple cider vinegar. And the reason I'm putting this in the video is because I mean, I use it for everything. You know, I drink it, I use it as a facial toner, and I use it on my hair as well. So like when I'm in the shower, if I put some oil in my hair and, you know, there's that residue, it doesn't always come out with shampoo. So I like to put a little bit of this in a cup, and then I'll do equal parts with water, and then I'll just use it as a rinse after I'm done shampooing and conditioning and whatever. And it gets everything out. It's like such a good feeling when you're done because you just feel like your hair is so clean. It just gives you like a nice, I don't know, just like a clean rinse, and it gets everything out, all that buildup from any other products that you use or anything like that. So I really recommend that. Okay, so now moving on to shampoo, since now we're getting into the shower and we want to wash out that oil and all those good things. Tip number 5. Tip number 5 would be investing in a good shampoo. And I don't mean investing meaning that you have to spend a whole bunch of money, because I myself, I don't really care too much about shampoo and conditioner. Yeah, honestly, like even hairstylists will tell you shampoo honestly isn't really that big of a deal. Probably more of like a conditioner, because that's what's like staying in your hair longer, but like shampoo you're just putting it in and rinsing it out, so it's not that big of a deal. As long as the shampoo is like sulfate free, silicone free, paraben free, all that good stuff, then I'm cool with it. So I've been really loving this guy. This is by the brand OGX, and it's the Damage Remedy Coconut Miracle Oil Shampoo and Conditioner. And this stuff is so good. Number 1, it smells delicious. It smells bomb. Like it smells delicious. Like every time I put it in my hair, I'm like, when I'm washing it, I'm like, it smells so good. And then when I get a shower, I'm like, it smells so good. And the next day I'm like, ooh, it still smells so good. So I've just been loving it. Super inexpensive, and they have like a shampoo and conditioner for every single hair type. So, you know, if you necessarily don't have very damaged hair, maybe you have more curly hair or colored hair or fine hair, they have a shampoo out there for you, and it smells just as good. So yeah, I've been really loving the shampoo and conditioner. The shampoo is basically out. The conditioner is really good too. It's kind of a thicker conditioner, which I personally like since I have thicker, more, not so dry, but more dry, I guess, hair. It's more like of a textured hair. So I've been loving both of them. And so my tip number 6 would actually be this super cool little hair gadget. And this is by the brand Vitagoods. I bought this like a few years ago. It's really cool because if you put batteries in it, you can, you know, turn it on, and it's supposed to like vibrate, and then you can use this to either shampoo your hair or use it to massage your head. You can do, you know, pretty much anything with it. But I really love this for the shower because, you know, I can really just kind of like massage my scalp while I have, you know, my hair products in there.
Yeah. And that stimulation is going to help it
grow for sure. So like the more that you stimulate your scalp, it's going to, you know, allow more of the blood to flow to that area, which thus will help your hair grow. So getting all
scientifical,
smartical. So yeah, so that's the science behind it pretty much. But this really helps with that. I don't know, I just think it's so cool, and so I had to order it. But I'll link it down below if you guys want to order it. You don't need it, but I think it's really cool, and especially if you're one that's trying to grow out your hair and you're using these oils and all of these things, it's going to be really beneficial. So I'd highly recommend this.
Okay, and then tip number 7, I can count. When you're getting out of the shower, these are some of the things that we recommend. So, a little backstory. We went to this hair event.
It was awesome.
Birchbox. Yeah, and I don't know if you guys have heard of this brand. I personally, we haven't heard of it before attending the event, but once we went there and we learned all about it, we were like
amazed.
And we got to, and she got to try it out. We all got to try it out.
Like,
but
it was amazing. Like,
yeah,
it's amazing if you have fine hair, but it's like even better if you have like thick hair
that's just gonna like take up all the product.
Oh my gosh, yes, you're gonna love it, love it.
I don't think we have any of the pictures, but
oh, we'll post a video because I think we have a video.
We do have a video of it.
We'll post something now.
Really, you can really see. I mean, this is an
look at that difference.
Transformation between this hair and that hair. And I haven't even put the finishing serum in the out.
This is amazing.
So now what I do is.
So yeah, like you guys just saw in the video. Literally a transformation in seconds. Like, it was amazing.
Like, it takes out all that frizz, makes your hair look so silky smooth, like literally silk. But anyways, let's get to the product. We don't have like the actual products, but she hooked us up with so many samples when we were there.
Yeah.
So
thank you so much, Wendy. Like, she is like
amazing.
The sweetest hair goddess out there.
Literally. So yeah, it's Iles formula. I'm not sure exactly how you say it, but yeah, and it's it comes with the shampoo, the conditioner, and the finishing serum. But the main thing is the finishing serum. Like, if you decide to buy anything from that line, I definitely recommend the finishing serum because that's what really makes a difference.
It's literally liquid gold for your hair. It's so good.
Yeah. So
like amazing. I'm still like just thinking about it. I'm mind blown because I couldn't believe the results.
Seriously, like we weren't even so dramatic. Like it was there. It's in the video. Like you guys saw. It literally makes such a difference. Like a visual difference. Like you could see. But
my hair was so shiny. It was silky, smooth.
And even like days after, it was still like that.
Yeah, it was so good. So we highly recommend that product. You need that in your life.
Yeah, like once you get out of the shower, I would recommend like just putting some at the ends and then blow drying it in, so it like really heats up and does its job. And then another thing is a dry hair oil. This one is by the same brand of the shampoo and conditioner, and it's just an argan oil. Is it argan and Moroccan oil? Or
argan oil.
It's just argan oil. But yeah, just put some of this, wet or dry hair, and it'll just give it some, you know, moisture, shine, all that good stuff.
Side note, smells delicious. Smells really good like too. I want to drink it in my smoothie. It's so good. No, literally, it's so good. It smells so good, and just your hair looks so shiny and beautiful. It's not weighed down. It's not greasy. It looks good
that's a big thing.
It looks good the day after. You're gonna love it, and it's like $7. Go get you one, girl. Okay, so
what is this?
Tip number 8. Tip number 8. Obviously, you guys know to eliminate the heat that you're putting on your hair. Of course, if you buy the Iles formula hair serum, that's an okay. Like, we'll let that one slide because it's just so good. And that with that product, it works off of the heat. So you need to kind of heat it up a little bit so that the product can work.
Yeah.
But besides that, eliminate some of the heat, and if you're gonna use heat on your hair, use a heat protectant. Along with that is when you get out of the shower, make sure you do not brush your hair when it's wet, because all that's gonna do is cause breakage, cause you to pull out your hair, and everything like that, and it's going to be really, really bad for you.
If you're one of those people though that have to brush their hair like while it's wet or whatever the case is, I would definitely recommend getting like a wet brush or like something like that specifically designed for like wet hair, because other than that you're honestly just going to damage the hell out of your hair.
Yeah. So speaking of brushes, I personally am not one that really brushes my hair all that often, because as you guys know, I play with my hair all day long, so I like don't even need to brush it, but that's just me. But if you need to brush your hair, and when I feel like I need to brush my hair, I love this baby. This is by the brand, I'm not gonna say it right, but this is how I'm gonna say it. Janeke?
Janeke? That was very like
that's
foreign.
how I'm gonna say it, because it's foreign. It's made in Italy, and I know I didn't say that right, so please correct me.
You may have. Sounded pretty legit to me.
Yeah, but this is really cool because this is actually a wood brush, and it has wood bristles on there. And if you can see, I'll get a close-up of the bristles, but they have these little balls at the end. So this is really awesome because it helps to brush out your hair, but without causing any like damage. Like you're not going to be ripping out your hair or like ripping through knots or anything like that. It does it in a very smooth, natural way. And because it has the balls at the end, it kind of like acts as a way to massage your scalp a little bit. So it's very gentle, and I don't know, it's just like really soothing. And I guess because it has like these wood bristles, I don't really know the science behind it. I was kind of reading about it like when I first got the brush, but this was like 2 years ago. But I guess like they also help to like condition the hair and kind of like spread your natural oils through the strands so that your hair looks even shinier as you brush. And I don't know, I feel like my hair looks pretty shiny even though it's like thicker. And so I've been loving this wood brush. You don't necessarily need to get this exact one. Like she said, you can definitely get like a wet brush. It won't have the same effect. But I've just been loving this one, so I wanted to mention it in here in case you guys come across it or want to order one or anything like that. I think it'd be really, really great. So that's that.
All right, and then tip number 9. Okay, so it might sound gross, but honestly, try to prolong not washing your hair as long as you can. Because like honestly, washing your hair every day is gonna dry it out and like kind of do the opposite of what you want it to do to make it grow. So a tip for that is obviously dry shampoo. This baby right here comes in handy when you have your hair styled and stuff like that, and your roots are getting a little oily and you just want it to look like it did the first day. So this is really gonna help it out. And I know some dry shampoos out there can leave like a gross like white cast, or
especially if you have like darker hair, you can definitely notice that.
Yeah, that's a big thing, because this brand actually has like specific dry shampoos for brunettes or for blondes, different scents. It's a really good brand and it's really inexpensive. So I recommend this one because it's going to give you, that fresh look and that volume.
Okay,
so that's that.
Tip number 10 would be for my girls out there that might have a little bit of gray hair, or you dye your roots because maybe you have your hair colored a certain color and your natural hair is not the same. But if you're like me and you suffer from gray hair, unfortunately it's hereditary, then I would definitely recommend using this hair dye because it is kind of packed with good things. So it has, it's ammonia and gluten-free, long-lasting gray coverage, vibrant natural color, it strengthens, revitalizes, it's plant-based, and all of that good stuff that you know that I love. So I've been loving this.
It's rare for a hair dye to have all that good stuff in it. So even though it's a box dye, it's still, it's pretty good for you.
It's pretty good. I used to dye my roots literally every like 2 weeks. My hair would just get that bad. But ever since I started using this one, I've been using this for about like a good 6 months, if not longer. And I've noticed a difference. My hair doesn't, look as gray as quick. It's definitely long lasting. But what I do is I try and extend out as long as I can until the next time I dye my hair. So once I notice my grays are coming in, I only wear my hair down, and I'll just take a mascara and cover my roots with the mascara. So that's what I did today. I don't know if you guys can tell, but it just looks like that. That's usually what I do. That's my little trick to kind of extend out the time until I dye my hair again. So they also have like different like things like sprays and brushes and powders and things to cover up the gray hair. If that's something that you're interested in, I'll link a few down below. But that's what I do in between dyeing my hair. And I've noticed such a difference. Dyeing your hair can be really, really harsh and, you know, dry out your hair and all of that. But using something that's not so damaging will definitely make a difference. So I would highly recommend this brand. Like I said, I've been loving it, and I think that you would too.
All right. Okay, like an additional little tip. Yeah, we're just gonna give a few other ones because, you know, we have some good tips over here. Anyways, tip number 11 would be honestly not cutting your hair that often. Like, I know a lot of hairstylists and like people in general will say, you know, you need to cut your hair every 4 weeks, or you need to get trims like very often, and that's not true. Like, that's a myth. You don't need to cut your hair that often unless you have like really, really damaged hair
and split ends,
because split ends, they're obviously, you know, gonna split all the way up and ruin your hair. But other than that, honestly, like, you don't need to cut your hair that often. Cut it when you need to. And if you're cutting it like every 4 weeks or whatever, what is the point of like growing it out? You're just cutting everything that you're grown out.
Yeah, so there's no point. So just only cut what needs to be cut, and only cut it when it needs to be cut. Another additional little tip.
Bonus tip.
A bonus tip. This is for my girls and guys out there that are suffering from thinning hair, or maybe they have like a bald spot or something like that, and they're trying to, you know, or they would want to, I guess, regrow their hair in a certain spot or thicken up their hair, things like that. So if you are that person, then I have the perfect mask for you. Go ahead and take a little bit of olive oil. I would say like 2 to 3 tablespoons of olive oil. I prefer olive oil for this, but you can definitely use like coconut oil or avocado oil or any oil of your choice. But again, I like to use olive oil with 1 clove of garlic. You're gonna mash up the garlic, mix it in with the oil, and apply a little bit, like a few drops of peppermint essential oil. Mix those up all together, and before you shower, go ahead and apply this either, you know, to your entire scalp or just the area, like just the bald spot that you're trying to regrow. Do this every time before you shower and keep it on for as long as you can. Like, the longer the better. And, you know, if you do this for a good, I would say like a good month, at least give it a good like 2 to 3 weeks, you'll definitely notice a difference. It's so cool. You'll see these little hairs growing through, and it really works. So I know, you know, you're thinking maybe the garlic is kind of stinky and all of that.
It is, very stinky.
Is, you know.
But honestly, using the apple cider vinegar to wash it out, it's gonna help, trust me.
Yeah, and I don't know, I personally just feel like the end result really outweighs the scent. Yeah. So for me, it would be worth it.
Suffering.
Yeah, it's worth it. I mean, I naturally have thick hair. I just did it to experiment, just to see if it would work. But I have a few friends that, you know, they have like a bald spot, or they have like more thinner, finer hair, and they've tried it out and they love it. They've noticed results, and like, they're so happy. So if you are one of those people, try it out. Let me know if it works for you. I would love to know. Comment down below or message us on Instagram, something like that. I would love to know. So hopefully that helps you out, because I know, you know, we all have our insecurities and everything like that. And, you know, it's like, for me personally, I love hair, and when my hair was really long, I know it was like my security blanket. Like, I just loved my hair. So I know how it feels, like if you have like a bald spot or more like thinner hair, things like that, it can kind of be a little like hard to deal with. So I have the perfect solution for you, and please try it out and let me know. I would love to hear.
Okay guys, so I think that about wraps it up for this video. These were some of the tips that we have for growing your hair pretty fast, honestly. And they're all natural.
They're all products that we truly love.
We
bought with our own money. Like, nothing is promoted, nothing is sponsored.
But if you want to sponsor us, like, we wouldn't say no.
Yeah, like, but honestly, you guys, like, this is all stuff that we truly use, we truly love, and we just wanted to share the wealth and help you guys out there, because if you're trying to grow out your hair, then
we know it's a struggle.
Like, yeah,
we've been there. So yeah,
we hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, be sure to give it a thumbs up, like, comment, and subscribe. And we will see you guys in the next one. We love you so much. All the love. Bye.